Damn, what do we have here? Do we have a callback? I think we do. Welcome everybody, my name is Bricky and this is the top 10 total dick champions in League of Legends. One of my older videos that ended up being very popular, the top 5 total dick champions, I felt deserved another reiteration. Now beforehand, I did a list on every single role in the game, a top 5 total dick, top, mid, jungle, marksman, and support. This video is different. It is a list of 10, but throughout every single lane with an honorable mention or two. The worst of the worst. The champion that may not be the strongest, may not be the most meta, may not even be a very good champion in general, but they excel at doing one thing, and that is pissing you off. Now, this of course is my list. This is not meant to represent the League community as a whole, but rather just my personal thoughts. You will no doubt have different champions in mind, but for me, these are the top 10 total dick champions in League of Legends. Also a reminder, this is the top 10 dick champions of 130 roughly champions. It is 1/13 of the game. So if they're on this list, just because they're at number 10 or number 9 doesn't mean they're only slightly dick. No, they're really high up there. It's just the lowest of the worst. Anyway, let's get started. We got 2 honorable mentions. Our first honorable mention goes to Alawi. Simply put, she's a seriously annoying lane bully. Very, very difficult to deal with, but come late game, even with her silly 5-man ultimate, all you gotta do is walk away and then proceed to kill her. It's just that godly difficult laning phase. And our second honorable mention goes to Jace. Now, Jace for some of you should probably be higher up. Ranged top laner, like let's be real, that's just rude. He farms safely, pokes you down, then proceeds to all-in you to death every time. The reason he isn't higher up is generally because I main champions that can beat him, and I also normally am the one playing Jace. So he isn't too bad for me. All right, those are the 2 honorable mentions out of the way. Now it's time for the big baddies. Let's start off the list with number 10, the Night Salter. Vayne is our only AD carry on this list. I'm a top laner. I don't have to deal with AD carries and their bullshit most of the time. Vayne is a different story. As someone who enjoys punching, kicking, and overall just fucking up squishy targets, Vayne is a massive thorn in my side. It doesn't matter how tanky you are, Vayne just laughs in your face. One of the only champions that actually does percentage max health true damage simply by firing at you 3 times in a row. And if that wasn't enough, she has mobility, invisibility, displacement, and so much else. She is Vayne, the 1v5 queen, the outskilled, the playmaker, the late game, the early game, the dragon boobs. But she is incredibly annoying and just tosses you around like a salad that is just somewhat appetizing. Like a salad made of mostly spinach and arugula. Nothing special. Vayne is a complete dick of a champion, which is why I put her at number 10. At number 9, we have It Tasted Like a Dick. Get it? Because instead of tasted purple, it's like a dick, because it's the total dick champions list, and fuck is Lulu deserving of this. I have multiple hatreds for this godforsaken champion, this Riot forsaken champion. I'm sure Riot made Lulu and was like, yeah, this was a mistake, but couldn't remove her from the game because Star Guardian skins had to be a thing. What isn't there to hate about this champion? Her Q does a surprising amount of damage and legit slows you to practically a crawl. And then she has her polymorph, and oh god, the polymorph that, hey, how about you stop doing anything at all ever for the next 2 seconds or so while the rest of my team beats the shit out of you. Then we have the shields, the speed ups, and oh yes, let's not forget the ultimate, the hugify, the tremendo, the thorn in my goddamn ass. Right when you think you've won, right when you think this is it, I've defeated the enemy, right when I have succeeded, nope, and you get knocked up and your target is now massive and either gets away scot-free or turns around and kill you instead. That is absolutely crushingly stupid sometimes. It hurts. It physically hurts. Lulu is a dick. That's why she's number 9. At number 8, we have Super Galaxy Comeback Breaker. Oh, hey, look, a minion. It's pretty low, too. I should go CS and get some gold. Oh, wait, I can't, because I'm now taking a full channel of a flamethrower to the dick. And it's hurting more and more with every goddamn level. I might as well AFK at level 9, because that's a level of cooking that I am not happy with. I despise Rumble. Every time I have to deal with this champion, I feel like I'd rather shove a needlessly large rod up my rectum. Only problem is I can't, because it's only been 5 minutes and he already came back with one in the lane. And oh wow, shit, my screen's missing all of its color now. Constantly, over and over again, the bully that is Rumble won't let me do anything at all in lane. And if I ever try, he just shoves his flamethrower in my face and I take half my health. Then I wait only about 3 seconds after for another barrage of fire, and if that doesn't kill me, the giant rockets from the sky will. I hate this champion. I hate Rumble. I hate him. I cannot stand him, and I don't want to talk about him. So he's number 8. At number 7, we have a wild knife cat appears. Oh boy, Rengar. How are you doing, my various immobile AP mages and my immobile AD carries and, well, anyone in the game that's considered squishy? How you doing with that new Rengar, huh? You having fun? You enjoying yourselves? Thank God they made it so you could see Rengar if you're close to him. That really helped down these situations, didn't it? It's not like you're being deleted even faster now. No, of course not. He's totally balanced now. Not like he can cleanse your CC now, aka an assassin's main weakness. It's not like he crits on his first attack out of stealth or anything. It's not like it's been 5 minutes and he's 11-0, insta-deleting your Fed Maokai because he simply can. No, it's too bad, because Rengar is actually a really fun time to play. He's good, he's fun. Completely deleting someone is simply a fun thing to do. I mean, it's fun for one person at least. See, while he is fun though, the idea of an assassin coming out of nowhere that proceeding to straight crush you and your friends is definitely not the idea of balance. But hey, it's not like they try to fix that 17 times already. Hey, Rengar's the Pride Stalker. He likes to kill, but it doesn't make him any less of an asshole. That's why he's number 7. And at number 6, we have Clowning Around. Now that we get more closer to the top 5 of the list, you'll see more personal hatred here. The previous ones are more obvious champs that most people already just kind of naturally hate, but now we are getting to my majorly hated champs. This is where opinions start coming into play, and these champions, I despise some of these. One of them being Shaco. Shaco pisses me off for 2 reasons. One, because he's annoying as fuck and it's all mind games. He doesn't have the raw damage output most of the time, but if he's intelligent and crafty, he can mind game me to 0 and 10. Second, I have to respect a good Shaco player. I hate having to say this, but seeing a good Shaco player, I have to be like, alright, I have to give you some props. He's not only a tough champion, but to be good with him, you have to be really skilled. You have to take enemy intuition. You have to think about what they're going to do. You have to be proactive and never reactive. Problem is that if you need to be reactive, who gives a fuck? You have a mini flash and a clone to save your life. It's just the constant issue of Shaco appears behind me and murders me. And then I come back to lane with no flash, and guess what? He never left the lane and murders me again, and then steals all of my jungler's creeps, kills my AD carry, and fucks my mother. But when he's on my team, he attempts to invade and somehow gets 1v1'd by a Mumu and is dead weight all game. God, is he aggravating. And Shaco players know that they're dicks. They know they're little conniving scumbags. But they kind of laugh it up. They're like, yeah, I know you hate me right now, but I'm just too good at this clown champion. That's Shaco. That's why he's number 6. Number 5, we have 2 times the salt. You know, I've been through many stages of LeBlanc. I've seen through out of meta LeBlanc. I've seen through, wow, she has a silence LeBlanc. I've seen through no silence LeBlanc. And now I'm currently going through new LeBlanc. And I've hated every single one of them. LeBlanc is one of those champions where no matter what champion I play ever, she will win lane. We all have that champion. We all have that single champion. It doesn't matter who you play, they will always seem to dumpster you. That's LeBlanc for me. And now she's even more of a pain in the ass with her heavy wave clear, her high damage, her new clone. It's just a pain. LeBlanc as a champion stands as the perfect definition of assassin. Get in, kill them, get out. It tilts me beyond belief. If she gets even a little bit fed, I'm 100-0 in a heartbeat. And then she waits maybe 5-10 seconds and can 100-0 someone else. She was like this before, and she's like this now, and just, Jesus, I cannot stand LeBlanc. I dread facing her in any of my games. A total dick champion, which is why she's number 5. At number 4, we're getting kind of up here now, aren't we? We have, nothing personal, kid, Yasuo. Ooh, I'm conflicted with this champion. On one end, I actually love this champion. He is fun, exciting, interesting, designed uniquely, and has a massive skill ceiling and learning curve. God Yasuo players are, as I said, gods. You can bitch about Yasuo as much as you want, but no matter what you say, no matter how much you bitch, Yasuo is not easy to play and takes a lot of skill to master. He may just look like he's dashing around the place like a moron, but those of us who actually know Yasuo know the truth. However, on the other hand, when you fight a good Yasuo, it fucking sucks. You can't farm because he dashes through your minion wave and he has entire escapes and engage just because minions happen to be there. You can't even farm on your tower because his Q has just enough range where he can kind of jab you a little bit when you try to get caster minions. He gets, double crit. Yeah, double crit. That's a thing. Yep, that a champion has this. Then, if that's not enough, the wind wall dodging your abilities, the flow shield, the ultimate armor penetration. A good Yasuo player can dip and dive through an entire enemy team and kill all of them with well-timed hits and enough monster energy drinks. You just want to scream at the top of your lungs, hold still so I can kill you. And let's not forget the Frozen Mount Phantom Dancer tank Yasuo. Let's just never forget this abomination. Yasuo is a great champion in so many ways, but at the same time is such an asshole, and I cannot stand fighting a good one, and that's why he's number 4. However, if you want to learn Yasuo and you're on the enemy team, go ahead. I'll play Darius. Jumping into the top 3, we have Never Wear Crocs. Oh, some of you probably remember this from a few videos long ago. Renekton, the OG lane bully. I get a ton of sick satisfaction knowing this champion is not only terrible at the moment, but also buggy as hell. You simply can't do anything. His Q heals. His E is mobility, 2 dashes that is. His W procs Thunderlords easy as hell, and he basically puts both of his feet down and says, this is my goddamn lane. And if you even get the slightest millimeter too close to me, you're gonna pay. I hate Renekton. I personally absolutely 100% despise this champion. This is a specific champion pick that I just cannot stand. I like top lane. I like top lane melee champions. I enjoy the ability to use a lot of outplay and dip dive and do a bunch of shit. I hate when all Renekton does is E and then press W and Q and E away and I can't trade back and I have half health. I hate Renekton, but I love how I don't see him anymore. God damn it, is he just such an incredible douchebag? Why would you ever create a champion like this? Renekton is a pure dick, and that's why he's number 3 on the list. At number 2, we have the angsty teenager. Nobody understands me. Nox has killed all my friends. My sword is broken, and so am I. The only people that play me probably beat their significant others. It's fucking Riven. What more do I have to say? I honestly don't think I would dislike this champion as much as I do if I knew how to play against her. But Riven is like LeBlanc for me. She's the top lane matchup I can never beat. But she also has the annoyingness of Yasuo, where if you're a good Riven player, you completely dumpster the shit out of everyone. She also has a massive skill ceiling, and because of that, if I get put up against some Mastery Level 7 Riven player with a Riven name, Riven club tag, and has a hotkey to spam the Mastery emote every time she ults, yeah, I'm gonna have a bad time. I'm bad at fighting Riven. As much as I hate Riven, as much as I despise this champion, one thing I hate, I think, a little bit more is the fact that I can't play her for shit. I've tried so many times to try and play Riven, to try to learn Riven, to try to be a good Riven, to even attempt to win as Riven, and I can't. I can't play this champion. And when everyone else, every Mastery Level 7 goddamn son of a bitch comes in a lane and proceeds to shit on me and just dumpster my ass to the next dimension, I get tilted. And it's Riven. There's a reason everyone hates Riven. It's because dealing with a Riven player is a chore, both on your team and against you. She doesn't win lane, she gets behind, she can't do shit, and she's toxic. She gets ahead, you're not gonna be able to stop her. She goes in her lane, does poorly, and she's on your team, she flames you, and then is useless the rest of the game. She goes in the enemy team and proceeds to get 9 kills in the first 10 minutes of the game. You'll never stop her. She dashes, she jumps, she stuns, and she destroys people. People who play Riven tend to be dicks, and Riven is a dick, putting her at number 2. And at number 1, at number 1, my personal most hated champion in League of Legends is Hepatitis B ain't got shit on me. The final big baddie, the head honcho, the dick of dicks, the asshole of assholes, the douchebags of douchebags goes to Vladimir. You know, Vladimir wasn't on my list in the previous top 5 Total Dick Champions video. I didn't like him, and he was annoying, but he wasn't annoying enough to deserve top honors like this. Then they reworked him. And how you can take a champion like Vladimir of all champions, and make him even more of an asshole is astounding. No, honestly, I'm flabbergasted. I don't know how one can do something that absolutely painful. You know how Lulu gave me legit physical pain? Well, this champion has killed me. I'm dead. Literally, my friend is currently Ryan the rest of this video. We will be auctioning off the Brick York 8 channel sometime very soon. Just Vladimir. His passive gives him health for building damage and damage for building health. Yes, what a great idea. Then his Q gives him back health, which becomes a metric ass ton at later levels. His W makes diving him physically impossible and gives him a few seconds of fuck you free damage. His E gives him wave clear, and a crippling slow also has huge range, and his ultimate just makes you scared of everything else even more. Oh, and he heals more from it, because why not? Sure, he's a vampire, but vampires are supposed to suck, not be good, not be a decent champion. I'd rather Vladimir suck ass than actually be viable. I mean, if I'm being truthful, he'd be good as the first ever legacy champion in the league, you know, the first ever champion to be retired from this fucking game, but I digress. Vladimir gets the number 1 spot because he's the only champion that's ever made me break a mouse. Yes, that's actually true. He is a total dick, and he gets the top honors of the biggest dick in League of Legends. Not the largest dick size. That goes to Jace. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the top 10 total dick champions in League of Legends. If you enjoyed the video, can we reach 25,000 likes? And if you didn't see a champion that you thought belonged on the list, please comment with a reason why. My name has been Bricky, and I just love League of Legends. Bye-bye.